TikTok does not protect our free speech, and I'm going to show you why. If you're wondering why I'm doing a voiceover over a picture of me, it's because I hurt my leg yesterday, and I've been immobilized, and I'm in bed, and I look like crap, and I just don't want to come on camera. So anyway, TikTok is battling it out with the federal government, trying to keep the app from being banned. Okay? And their main argument is that the ban violates our free speech, okay? Saying that it violates the free speech of TikTok and it violates the First Amendment right of free speech of all 170,000 American users. I'm going to show you that clip where they said that here.
That argument has no basis in law or fact and contradicts the government's concession that TikTok Inc. is a bona fide American company. The government proclaims this American company has no First Amendment rights to be controlled by a foreign adversary or to serve as a compelled mouthpiece for ByteDance's speech. Again, no citation follows that assertion. Both law and logic hold otherwise.
Now, what I'm showing you right here is a compilation of content violations that I have received on TikTok for using the free speech that they claim they want to protect. Now, I understand there are community guidelines and they are there for a reason, but literally one of these videos was just me talking about why Luigi Mangione had received a fade and what that meant for him as an inmate. You can look at me scrolling through all of these content violations, and they are all talking about Luigi Mangione. They are trying to silence us. They do not want us talking about this, and it is insane that they're trying to use our First Amendment to protect their app. But when it comes to actually letting us use the First Amendment to use our free speech on their app, they have no problem with impeding on that. So they can lose that free speech argument that they're trying with the Supreme Court, because I'm not trying to hear it anymore, because they have done suppressed so much of my free speech that I don't give a damn if this app stays or not.
Now, just for some technical clarification, yes, TikTok is an American company, but TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, is not an American company. It is a company based in China. The U.S. government has deemed China a foreign adversary. No, TikTok's parent company is not a Singaporean company. TikTok's CEO is from Singapore, but that has nothing to do with who owns TikTok. Okay, back to TikTok's arguments. At several points in their 31-page reply brief, TikTok points out how the U.S. government just says stuff and makes claims, but then offers no proof of any real threat that TikTok is posing to the homeland. For example, the government claims that TikTok collects wide swaths of U.S. user data and feeds that data to China. And then the U.S. government claims that because of that and several other reasons, TikTok is a grave national security risk. TikTok responds by saying, in fact, the government fails to prove TikTok is a severe data security risk at all. The government asserts that China has great interest in Americans' data. TikTok has great amounts of Americans' data, and China has great control over TikTok and ByteDance.
I've heard enough. I hope they don't need us to call our senators or our representatives and ask them to please reverse the ban on TikTok, because after all these content violations, I will no longer be doing that. I did want to add something here at the end. I know a lot of great creators that do make a living off this app. So for them, I hope that the app stays. But I'm not going to be fighting the battle anymore to make sure that it doesn't get banned. That's all I'm saying.